What up, dude? It's your boy Brandon. Y'all know what it is. This is the Road to the BCS College Football Show. And I'm your boy, Neil, aka Bennett. And I got my panel in the house with me today. I'm gonna let y'all know who they is, starting off with Jamal.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Jamal, representing the U. Let's go, Canes. Representing the U, the Miami Hurricanes. It ain't just a one-trick pony. We coming back, y'all. And this time, we taking it all this time. Let's get it.
I'm glad you got some confidence today. My boy Trey.
You know what it is? Trade the Guru. Represent the entire SEC. But I'm coming. I'm coming with a team. I don't know which one, but I'm representing the whole SEC right now. Let's get
Damn
it.
shame. That's awful.
Y'all know I'm
Lord
representing. You
Jesus.
see my flag in the back, the Ohio State Buckeyes, which will be here next week. You know, he represents them Michigan Wolverines, and Dede representing Georgia Bulldogs. All right, let's start the show. Let's get a recap of the 2025 season. Jamal, I'm gonna start with you. How did you think your team performed? Obviously, they made it to the national championship. Fell short. You were very, very close for beating Indiana, but Indiana eventually came out on top. But how do you feel about your team's performance in the national championship?
You know what? What people keep forgetting about, and I know that my guy who's a big Georgia Bulldogs fan, he was hating the shit out of Carson Beck. And I kept telling him Carson Beck is going to show his ass and show up in these playoffs. And lo and behold, he did. Just don't make the stupid throw that he don't need to make, and everything will be all right. Now, the last throw he threw in his college football career was an interception, you know, and I don't think he shouldn't have thrown it, But overall, Carson Beck did exactly what he was supposed to do for this year. Malachi Tony is going to be a Heisman Trophy candidate. You got two good people going into the NFL next year from the defensive line. Our defense is going to be set. We're going to be great. And I can't wait till next season. We're going to see how it's going to be, but we should go ahead and dominate the ACC next year. So, we'll get there. So, let's get it. Let's do what we're supposed to do and let's run it back. It's the ACC. It's the ACC. It really isn't no top near teams. Clemson and fell way off. Nobody believes in Florida State. I mean, Duke, Virginia, Virginia Tech, This should be Miami's conference to win and win handily. Louisville may be that one team that might scare us a little bit, but other than that, I'm not worried about no team in the ACC. We should be able to go ahead and run it back and do what we're supposed to do. The only team that scares me right now going into next year is the last game. It should be the last game of the season, which we're going to get to, and that's against the motherfuckers in South Bend, Indiana. But I'm not too worried about them either. So,
Okay. Trey, pick a team, from the SEC and tell me how you feel about their season. I don't know which one you want to pick, but
Okay.
I, I
I
know which
know
one he
one.
should pick.
You want to talk about Alabama right quick?
yeah, you knew that's what he was going. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. Go ahead.
Well, to me, for as Alabama goes, man, I think he pretty much on the hot seat this year because he pretty much got the same schedule from last year, but I think they're gonna have more home games than away games, and well, the forwards I've been looking at on the news and everything, my research and everything, I can't pretty much put my hand on it for like a lot of guys leaving for the NFL, dropping everything like that. But if I had to go with a quarterback with Alabama, I had to say Catalan Russell. Mac, when he came in, they didn't do him no justice when they put him in a game against Indiana. Cause pretty much Ty Simpson had pretty much folded and gave up when he took that hit. I don't know, his ribs were broken or something like that. He took a pretty good hit on that play, but he um pretty much folded in the end. You know what I'm saying? So to give Mac, look credit, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't even effective offensive attack. You know what I'm saying? Because they really pretty much got blown off the ball all season long. Like I was telling him on the groove, Bama was getting killed all both sides of the ball. hands down. So for them to when it comes to this season, he gonna really have to step it up because now I think he kind of a little on the hot seat a little bit, and the team he lost against, he really gonna have to redeem himself from losing, like the Florida States, the Oklahomas, and and the Carolinas. Like he had close games that he should have lost, but they prevail. So Alabama don't even have an identity right now. So they got to have they got to have they got an identity crisis right now. So they got to find their identity, come out the football, and play some solid defense. As for Georgia for concern, Georgia is going. They basically going. I don't know how many players they lost or whatever, but I can see Georgia coming back where they left off. You know what I'm saying? For it's like from making that championship run and stuff like that. But the SEC gonna be still pretty solid, man. For us, LSU might be a little shocker coming up the lane. They still might have to build up. Ole Miss, on the other hand, that's a give and take. I can say that's one of them good lucky seasons they had. So it might be a rebuilding with them as well. But I pretty much still see the same teams coming out of the SEC. Maybe a little give and take. I say that, man. You go ahead, Ben.
Let me say something real quick.
Go ahead.
Okay, when it comes to last year, Indiana, yes, they get their props. I just thought about this in my mind. Indiana was pretty much a grown man team that was playing some kids. You know what that team reminds me? You know what that team remind me of?
The mascots playing the kids at halftime at the football game.
No, well, okay, I'll take it back further than that. Remember when UNLV was dominating in college basketball back in the day, back in like the 80s and something, 89 and 90s with Larry Johnson and everything, and those guys were grown ass men playing against kids, and they whooped everybody's ass, except for the following year. But regardless, that's exactly what Indiana reminded me of. You had grown ass men who are like in their 20s, who are like juniors and seniors and extra seniors, going against all these other teams, that are having like freshmen and sophomores and a few seniors here and there playing against, that's who they're playing against. And they done been there and done that, and they done whooped everybody's ass. And before we came on air, being banned, it was pretty much talking about something like that. Like, damn, these are grown ass men that was whooping everybody's ass as they should. And think about this. The same team that was on James Madison, not this past year, but the year before, most of them transferred to Indiana. So if you really think about it, if James Madison would have kept that same squad going into this year's college football playoff, with the quarterback and everything, we might be talking about James Madison might have won a national title. That's ridiculous. It's crazy to say that, but if you really think about it, most of the players came from that school to Indiana.
Right.
So, yeah. Right. So,
Money Groove, man. Welcome to the show, man. How you been doing, my brother?
Been maintaining, man. What's going on with everybody?
What's up, Groove? What's up with it?
Your boy already talked about SEC. I think he hit every team in the SEC, but I'm going to let you recap Alabama's Crimson Tide's season last year.
Y'all spoiled down there, man.
We ain't spoiled.
Yes, you are. Alabama Crimson Tide, y'all is spoiled as fuck, man, down there. Y'all ready to sell my dude's house already, who the head coach is? Y'all ready to put his house up for sale and everything, man. Y'all spoiled as fuck, man. But it's all good.
He's still here. He on the plank.
But he got a 10-year contract, Jamal. So I don't think.
He ain't going nowhere right now. He ain't going nowhere right now. But is weaving out a lot of people. It's still some people who came under Nick Saban too, still there. But he weaving out a lot of more people going to the transfer portal. So I believe Alabama gonna be something this year. But last year, man, it just was a Tyler, man. I don't know what he gonna do in that NFL, man. But You know, they ain't let Keelan Russell, they ain't let him play at all. Like 2 or 3 games maybe he played, and he was trying to build back up the team, but they just gotta get they gotta get the O line right again. They gotta get the D line. The D line act, boy, they were like power girls. I'm sorry, man. The whole defense side. They had their games, but them games what they supposed to have, man, they were screwing up, man. Like they were discombobulated or something.
We see you got some support in the chat. Steve said roll tide.
Roll tide, roll tide, roll.
Man, it starts with y'all coach. It really does. Because if Nick Saban was coaching last year, none of the crap that y'all went through last year will be happening. Y'all wouldn't lose. That's the shocker to me. Y'all lost to sorry ass Florida State, man.
Man, that was Chizik doing, man. That was Gene Chizik got a Mandela against Alabama, but
Gus Malzahn ain't in Florida State no more, so they ain't gonna
They got good. Yo, good. It was good. The good.
But regardless, you don't lose to Florida State. This ain't the Florida State back in the day when Peter Warwick and Dion and Warwick Dunn and Charlie Ward, man, and Jameis Winston stealing crab legs and shit, man. That was Florida State. Now, even I like some of those players, even though I'm a Hurricane alum. But even I like some of those players from Florida State. But regardless,
Gus had to get his win over Alabama, man. It's deeper than what you see.
Some Alabama players transfer to Florida State too.
Yeah.
So you gotta remind yourself when Nick Saban announced their retirement, a lot of players went everywhere.
Yeah, they dipped out.
You gonna see why they dipped out too. You losing a legendary head coach, you got a new coach coming in, which is so many questions about him. And then after that first year, where it didn't make the playoffs, you lost to Michigan. Hold on. You didn't make the playoffs, you lost to Michigan in a fucking bowl game.
Oh, okay.
And now you'll have Rich like, so you can see why a lot of players would transfer.
There was the Final Four game they lost to. There was Nick Saban's last game. They was in that Final Four game. The semifinals.
Oh shit! Here we go, Steve. You didn't lit a fucking fire. I'm gonna start with you, Trey. Let's adjust the questions in the goddamn comments. We all about the people, and the people want to know. Steve got a question. He said, "Got a question. Is the Big Ten the best conference in college football right now, or is it still the SEC?" Okay, Trey, I'm gonna start with you, bro. I'm gonna put you on the screen because I know you ready for this because you be in the chat here. That's why Steve did this because I don't know if you get in the chat.
He's covering up that vein that's on top of his head from getting a headache from this question.
No. He lived this question.
Go ahead. You talking about right now?
Right now.
It's like pretty much half and half because you got to think about it.
No half and half. It's the Big Ten or the SEC the best conference. No half and half. The Big Ten is right now, but the SEC was 5 years ago. You ain't doing that.
Let's be real with it, man.
Let's be real with it.
Okay, the Big Ten won 2 national championships in 2 years before the beginning of the 12 college format, right? But to me, overall, you know what I'm saying?
Right now.
Okay, you talking about right now. Well, Big Ten got their hands up because like they won the championship.
That's all I want to hear you say. That's all I want to hear you say. That's all I'm going to take your answer. I'm going to take your answer and walk away. But go ahead.
I'm just saying though, we talking about years past, or I mean we talking about he said right now. Steve said right now.
Right now.
He said right now.
They probably haven't had to be, but I say Big Ten because they won the national championship right now. Because I got to give credit what credit due. And they ran it for past 2 years since the 12 team format. But when it was the 14 format, the SEC ran the table. So
it was the same damn teams over and over again. It was the Alabamas, the Clemsons, the Ohio States, and the Georgia.
Clemson don't consider the SEC. That's. Well, I understand what you're saying, but it was pretty much hiccup here and there. What you saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And correction, the Big Ten won the national championship 3 years in a row. Don't forget about Michigan won the year before that.
2 years, man. We gotta say 2 because Michigan won it. Michigan won with the last 14 championship. We see if y'all gonna count that, we gonna count the whole BCS.
It's still a national championship.
I'm with you.
The rest on the national championship passed down too. We in the 12 team now.
So how can you? So
y'all got 2 national championships on the 12 team right now.
So since they won the 4-team tournament matchup format, right? Okay, hold on. Last one to win it was I can't believe I'm
Michigan won the last one.
Michigan won the last one.
Hold on, let me take it because I'm defending Michigan right now and it's kind of fucking me up. But the last team to win the national championship in the 4-team format was who?
Michigan.
Was who?
Michigan.
Okay,
that team up north.
Okay, so therefore you saying that don't count. So all the teams that won in the national championship in that 4-team format don't count. So don't bring up the SEC.
How don't count? It do count.
You did okay. It didn't count then. You made my point.
So we still dominant over national champions then. The SEC been running national champions then.
All right. So let's go from 2020 up to now. The teams who won the national championship. 2020 was a COVID year.
That's Alabama.
Alabama beat Ohio State that one.
Yeah, we did.
2021.
You ain't sure to say that.
You don't want to hear about that one.
All right, 2021 was that that wasn't
Google
Georgia.
It.
No.
Let's Google it.
No. 2021.
Right,
go ahead. 2021 national champions. Was it Alabama or Georgia?
It might have been Georgia.
Georgia won 22 and 23.
Okay, it was Alabama then.
Okay, it was Alabama. 2022. 2022
right now. Trey looking it up right now.
All right. I think it's them. I know 2022 and 2023. I'm almost positive that was Georgia. Well, the first national championship game, which that was a barn burner on that one. The second one when they dismantled TCU, that game was over in the first quarter after the first play. So 2020. Okay. Yep. 2024 was Ohio State. No, not Ohio State. Ohio State. 2025 was Michigan. 2026. I'm losing my track on this one. 2024 was Michigan. 2025 was Ohio State. 2026 Indiana.
Okay, I got it right here.
Go.
2025 was Alabama. 2026 was Clemson. 2027.
You went to the 2000. You were talking about the 2020s.
Oh, 2020s. Okay. 2020 was Alabama. 2021 was Georgia. 2022 was Georgia. Then we have Michigan, Ohio State, Indiana.
Okay. So
you got three. You got 3 SEC teams in the 2020s right now.
And then the 29. If we was to go back one more year before then, 2019, that was LSU.
No, 18. Yeah, 19 was LSU. 18 was Clemson.
Okay, bet. All right.
LSU won again. LSU won in 2020.
No, 2020 was Alabama.
2020 was Alabama.
I got it saying on this. It said 2020 January 13th. LSU 42, Clemson 25 in New Orleans. I remember that.
They count that as they count that year as a 2020. They count that year as the 2019 season.
Oh yeah. Okay, then Alabama. I see Alabama, Georgia, then Georgia again, then Michigan, and Indiana.
Okay,
you still got 3 SEC teams in the building. You still got 3 SEC teams in the building, man.
So, Money Groove, I'm gonna ask you, man, because same question, man. So who got the best conference, the SEC or the Big Ten?
Right now,
Money Groove.
Still feel like the SEC still got it, bro. Despite a Indiana Hill win the national championship, they gave y'all three teams in y'all conference to win the national championship.
2.
Look at what Michigan,
Two.
Yeah, two. Michigan, Indiana.
Ohio State, and Indiana.
No, it's Michigan, Indiana.
No.
Ohio State won it last year, bro. What you gonna do that?
Ohio State, Indiana.
Ohio State won the year before, not this past year where Indiana won. Ohio State won last year.
Will Howard, bro, remember?
They had the tighter defense then, boy. That
That's when
defense was loaded.
Sawyer. Yeah, Sawyer with the game-winning interception against Texas sealed it, and then it was just a foregone conclusion against Notre. I'm so glad they beat Notre Dame.
But Caleb Downs, the guy who came from Alabama, he pretty much super sold that defense to Ohio State to me. He was the missing piece of that defense, and he went up there and he just balled out.
Yeah.
Yeah, safety too. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he balled out.
Whoever gets him in this upcoming draft,
they got one.
Yo, shit.
They got one.
And then the killing part, nobody threw to his side unless they tried it.
So Jamal, man, same question, man. Who is the best conference right now, SEC or the Big Ten?
You know what? SEC been running things for the longest time. I mean, look how many teams they put into the college football playoff this year. But at the same time, the Big Ten put a few teams in there too. Let's not forget, Oregon is a part of that Big Ten, part of the Big Ten too. Oregon's part of the Big Ten too, so they making some noise a little bit, even though, so. But overall, in this turn of the century, it's been the SEC, but the Big Ten the Big Ten's coming. Yes, the Big Ten has won a national championship game, but look how many teams the SEC constantly put into the college football playoffs year after year after year after year. Like this past year.
It's a balance, man. It's half and half to me.
Yeah, but look at this past year. You had Alabama that was in there. You had Ole Miss that was in there. You had Oklahoma that was in there. You know what I'm saying? Texas A&M that was in there. It was almost 25 to 50% of the college football playoffs was filled with what teams?
Oh, they all went to the prom, but they didn't get no buzz at the end of the day.
But regardless of the fact, the teams are still coming from what conference?
The SEC.
And the teams that's winning is from what conference?
Yeah, the team that's winning the whole thing, yes, is coming from the Big Ten. But overall, if you're going to get the competition to get to the dance is coming from the SEC.
Yes, sir.
Period.
And you got to slid your way through
I salute you on that one, Jamal. I agree with you for one.
You got to slid your way through them.
Listen to me. I grew up in Big Ten country. I grew up in Ohio. I grew up as for Ohio State, but I ended up going to the University of Miami and stuff like that. So I get it from both sides. But the fact remains still, I mean, football wise, I mean, think about it like I said, year after year after year. It's always a good 3 or 4, maybe 5 teams coming from the SEC that's going to always be into the college football playoff. And that's going to always go down. It's always going to be there until somebody can prove me otherwise. It's always going to be there. Wait till this upcoming season and look at the schedules. We'll get to that in a minute too. But
come
on
with that.
Can I speak on this?
Yeah, go speak on it.
Since all y'all want to pick SEC, let me represent the Big Ten like it's supposed to be. Y'all talking about 3 national championships back to back. You feel me?
2, dog.
Back, because it's 3. It's 3.
Who is 3?
3. Indiana, Ohio State, Michigan.
No.
It's 3.
Ohio State, Indiana.
So Michigan don't count. You sound like Ohio State. You more Ohio State than me right now, but Michigan don't count.
Michigan don't count, bro.
Because it was in the 14 format.
Exactly.
Then y'all shit don't count either. Then.
It counted.
What you mean? It was in the format of the 4.
Hold on. This confusing part. Are you talking about the
y'all haven't won national championship until they start doing the portal. So y'all was paying players and shit underneath the table and shit, and nobody else was. Y'all was winning. Now that it's equal, y'all can't get there. That's all I gotta say. So right now, the Big Ten is the best fucking conference in college football, hands down. Hands down.
Hey, man. Are you talking about okay, if you're gonna go with the 14 college bracket, we're gonna go to the whole BCS then. And then we got that sold up. That's like icing on the
We're
cake.
talking about right now.
I mean,
right now. 3 years is right now.
No, 2 years, bro.
We just did it 2 years. Y'all got the 12.
See, he a Michigan State fan. He said Michigan don't count. They cheated.
Nick Saban gave him that doggone win over here. I thought that game was brought out to me. That's just me personally.
All
right, let's get you another question.
Jalen Milroe did a quarterback sneak and he just failed. He didn't even run. He just
didn't run.
Look, this is going to be an ongoing. This is going to be an ongoing This is going to be an ongoing debate for a long time. So,
where you at when I need you? Goddammit, shit.
We talking facts.
All right, we got one more question. We're gonna get to one more question in the chat before we get to the preseason top 10. But Steve got a question. He said, "Do y'all think Coach Prime can get Colorado into the college playoffs?"
Yeah.
Hell no. To the no.
Yeah.
I'll give you one. I'll give you one equation. He got to do. If he gonna get there, he gonna have to up his NIL money.
Yeah.
If you gonna compete in today's tournament, you gonna have to spend that money like Ohio State did. Ohio State spent $20 million. So if he stop being so structured and want to win it the real way, he's not gonna get there at all. Because he can't even win the Big 12 right now.
That's why Nick Saban left, because he wanted to do the
Texas Tech is running the Big 12. Them at BYU.
Yeah.
Them at BYU. Because he's still having trouble with Colorado State. He's still having trouble with Texas Tech. BYU. The Baylor.
He done beat Colorado State on 2 times already.
Well, he got it up.
Colorado State beat them.
But you got Baylor out there. He didn't whoop. He
he beat Baylor one. He beat Baylor 1 year though.
But he got to be.
That's when he has your door.
Yeah,
and Travis there and Charlotte.
He had a coach on August.
AJ5, Smoke.
But to answer your question, Steve, he gonna have to spend some NIL money in order to compete. Otherwise, he's not gonna make it. That's my thought.
Money Groove, you think he can Coach Prime get him into college football playoffs?
If they can't get in this year, they gotta get to the championship first. They gotta get to the Big 12 championship. That's the main thing, for real. His record is keeping him a slate. You feel me? But he got to get them players, and he ain't getting them players, and then that transfer portal, it turned up. He like saying he an old school player and a coach, so he ain't studying that money. He's trying to see if you're a dog. You trying to, what I'm saying, you want it because you want to win. Ain't about that money, because sometimes they get caught up in the money game. It's hopping in the portal. It really messed up. That's why, like you said, that's why Nick Saban retired, man. Because
Charlotte and Shador got that money. Travis got that money. So it shouldn't even matter. If a player gonna show up, he gonna show up.
Yeah, gonna show up.
Because of the fact. Just like Ryan Williams, I can talk about Ryan Williams. Then he I think he gonna be a flop. To me,
he might.
He on the verge of being a flop because he all on the news. He engaged to this and this and this and the third. When he came off this year campaign, he sucked. Now, the freshman year, he was turned up. He was more focused in the freshman year.
Yeah, he was turned up freshman year.
But to me, he on the verge of being a flop to me, bro.
Okay. All right, let's get to this preseason top 10. Trey, you want to give us the top 10 preseason list right now in college football?
Let me pull it back up, man. Give me a second. Let me pull that back up because I had the top 10.
Start from 10 and go to 1.
Okay. Number 10 is Texas Tech. Number 9 is Alabama. 8, Texas A&M. 7, Miami. 6, Notre Dame. 5 is Oregon. 4 is Georgia. 3 is Texas. Number 2 is Indiana, defending champions. And number 1 is Ohio State.
D.
Y'all
Ohio
said
State.
number 1 for no reason.
What
Y'all
you
gonna
mean
get
for no
knocked back down.
Man, we ain't
Y'all gonna
doing-
get knocked back down, man. Cause Indiana bumping in y'all conference, bro. So you know
Yeah, Indiana lost a lot of players coming into
I
the
don't,
Yeah,
think Indiana, I don't think Indiana gonna be ranked by they would this year.
They won't be ranked by the end of they won't be ranked by week 3.
Yeah, I think Indiana was a one-trick pony, like literally. That's another thing we were talking about beforehand. I'm pretty sure y'all were thinking
might
about
have
that too.
been.
Think about that shit. Think about it. Indiana won the national championship. Indiana, man, it still boggles my mind about that shit. Like, come on, yo,
Yeah,
Indiana.
it's just one of unexpected events, but it ain't gonna happen again.
One time thing.
Yeah, so
Right.
if they
Right.
lost a lot of players like Bandit said, man, I basically don't see them.
They lost the captain, the head honcho, the macho man, the whole inspiration and everything else behind their team when their quarterback went to the draft. I'm just saying that team, that offense and everything was running through their
But
quarterback.
they got his little brother though. His little brother 10 times worse.
You didn't believe that shit when you said it.
10
He's 10
Money, bro,
times
you
worse.
didn't
10
believe that
times
shit
better.
when you said it, bro. If his brother was all that in the bag of chips, he would have started over him this year. Come on now. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
Well, I'm gonna say
I said it right 10 times worse. I mean, I ain't mean built. I mean,
okay.
I'm gonna say this: Ohio State gonna have to redeem themselves because they gonna have to pretty much take the Big Ten back over.
I think Ohio State coming off the national championship. You feel me? We had a new quarterback, even though he played with Smith in high school and everything else like that. That's cool, but college football and high school is two totally different levels. Playing in the college football tournament, the playoffs, and playing in the regular season, two totally different things. You feel me? You playing because we all know every team got a weak schedule. We ain't gonna do that. He went up there and he played a real defense and everything, and he gonna have to learn and adjust from that. So yeah, I had hopes that we win the national championship, but I knew it was a lot of things working against us. You feel me? So,
but y'all are reloaded to me. To be honest with you,
we reload every year.
But like I said, man,
money maker.
I think Indiana was like the one-time thing before Ohio State goes. For them to be the talk again, they're gonna have to come out that Big Ten again and win it.
Who's really a threat in the Big Ten this year?
I mean,
name that top 10 list off again one more time for me.
All right.
Probably Oregon is probably your biggest threat.
Oregon, but the Ducks is about the only. You're right, Jamal. The Ducks. That's about and USC. You can't forget about USC and their quarterback.
USC.
I'm not counting USC. No.
Yeah,
they're not counting.
Like Washington, if you don't count USC, you might well count Washington too.
No, anybody count Washington. Washington was good that 1 year when they had Penix. After that, it was done. Before that, it was done. So we can't count Washington. Washington ain't been good except for that 1 year beside into the 90s. Let's keep it real.
Right.
Oregon is gonna be Ohio State's biggest threat in the whole in the conference. That's it.
I understand you say Oregon, but don't forget that fucking team above us because Bryce feel like Michigan feel like they got a lot to prove coming off.
Fuck them too. Dang, I'm not counting. I'm not. Listen, if Rich was listening, I would tell him to his face. Fuck them too. That team, I wouldn't worry about them either. Trust me, I would not at all. We saw exactly what the hell happened this past year when Ohio State went to Michigan and played the
Can't count this past year. I can't believe I'm fucking sticking up for these fucking guys. I hang around too many Michigan people. But anyway, Michigan, the head coach was in. Who the fuck knows what the fuck he was thinking? Like making calls and shit during halftime with this chick and everything else like that.
He was pulling an Ime Udoka. That's what he was doing. sleeping with somebody at his job and stuff like that when you got somebody good at home. I'm still mad at you. I'll never forgive Ime Udoka for doing that mess, man.
Hey,
Ever.
UCLA.
If that crap did
Yeah,
never
don't
happen
sleep
to
on
him, he never did
UCLA
anything, I
either.
think Michigan would be pretty solid.
I mean, granted, it's a rivalry. It's a rivalry game with Ohio State and Michigan. So there's always going to be, what I'm saying, close in what it is and stuff like that. You can pretty much throw the records away and throw the rankings away in that game. But honestly, I don't think Ohio State is. I don't think they're going to be a threat to them right now. Maybe when they get the right pieces in there and get the right coaches that'll do them right, then that's when I think Michigan will come back and be a relative threat. But other than that, nah, I don't see nothing happening. So.
I put it like this. I see Michigan, honestly, winning 10 games next year and losing 2.
So you saying they're gonna be 10-2?
10-2.
They got a pretty easy way schedule when I was looking at it.
We're gonna talk about Michigan's schedule next week when we have Rich here to defend himself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go.
We ain't gonna do it like that.
Yeah,
Rich got
who else you want to expound on that top 10?
I've been saying because you guys really did defend my team, but I'm a team girl. I wouldn't even dare defend. I can't defend them no more.
Indiana's the reason they rank that high right now is because number one, their head coach. Their head coach did a damn good job with them and stuff like that. But I do not see them being the number 2 team in the country going into next season. Hell no, 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 no. And for another subject, or another question, how many SEC teams are in the top 10?
Yeah, I counted 4 or 5. Texas, Georgia, Alabama, and Texas A&M. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4.
And how many Big Ten teams?
2.
It's the top 2. 3. Count Oregon 2.
Oregon like number 5. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I see them fall. I don't see. They gonna have to impress me.
Who, Oregon?
Yeah, even though they said they coming to be they're becoming to be a powerhouse, but I still
how
say to me
they get their playoff first round, second round knockoff every fucking year. How's Oregon a power? Only thing Oregon is powerhouse of is the fucking jerseys. For real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Every first round, second round, they knock the fuck out.
Analyzing for Oregon.
When you have to, when the head guy of Nike, you know what I'm saying, he went to Oregon, so obviously he's gonna hook his alma mater up all day long. Back in remember once upon a time, Oregon had the worst jerseys ever. Ever.
Yeah.
That ain't happening. In Oregon, no, you getting the best of everything up there.
Hey Jamal, that's no difference than me. That's like me getting rich and not taking care of the hood I came from. Like you're supposed to do that. He did what he's supposed to do. Like you see the fall that your team, your Otter Myron jersey stuff. I'm supposed to do. And I respect him for that, bro. Like don't forget where you come from, bro. Like I respect him for that. But yeah, we all know they.
Yeah, I got you.
Steve, that's for you, bro. Hit that, bro. You want to come in? I need somebody to help me with the Big Ten. Over here. You feel me? I got all these SEC, ACC. I need some help.
Look. Listen, man. Like I said, I have nothing against the Big Ten or I grew up in Big Ten country, but the numbers don't lie, man. They don't lie.
I'm done.
And I wasn't spitting. I wasn't being biased. I'm right. I'm about to say I was not being biased at all. But if you look at the numbers over the past few years, what teams, what conference has always been in the college football playoff? At least half the teams came from what conference?
The SEC.
I hate to say it, but it's the truth, man. It's been the truth for the longest time.
You need
ever since even the 4th college football playoff team.
Wisconsin's in the Illinois or something about it, kind of beef it up a little bit. Michigan need to jump on in and give you half and a half.
Michigan need to stay where the fuck they at.
Wisconsin ain't been.
I don't want to see them no more.
Wisconsin ain't been good since Ron. Wisconsin ain't been good since Ron Dane, man. That's going back. So
no. What was it? They had a running back that came out who played for
Nebraska ain't been decent in a long time.
Oh, that's right. Russell Wilson. I'm sorry. Russell Wilson went there. I forgot.
What was it? They had a running back that came from there that's played for Denver. And who else did fuck he play for? What was his
I
name?
know who you're talking about. I can't remember that guy's name.
Can't think
I
of
know
his
exactly what
name.
you're talking about.
Something Ball. I forgot
No,
his name. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I forget his name.
I forgot who his name.
Yeah, but yeah, it was all right that 1 year. It was all right that 1 year. All right, let's get to some of the skis and predictions. All right, this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do 3 teams this week. We're gonna do 3 teams next week. 3 headed into we get to start of the college football season. This week, we're gonna start it off with your team, Jamal. Alabama.
The
Miami
Miami.
Hurricanes. Upcoming schedule for this year. They got Stanford, FAM,
Win.
FAMU.
Win.
Gonna be
Central
wrecked.
Michigan,
Win.
Clemson,
Win.
Florida State.
They got to be them two.
Win. That's
to be.
5 wins right there.
They got to be them two.
Pitt is always tough.
They definitely got.
We're playing Pitt at home. Win.
North Carolina,
North Carolina. That's a win.
Notre Dame.
That's an iffy right there.
The Bill Belichick ain't
That's
gonna
it.
win no though.
Well, Jeremiah Love's not there no more because he was their workhorse. But Notre Dame with Marcus Freeman as their head coach, he's gonna have them ready. So if I had to pick an L, I will pick that. I will say that'll be our L right there.
No, you're gonna have to win that. They have some argument then. You can't let Notre Dame win that one.
Yeah, if
Especially
Notre
after
Dame
last
wins
year.
that one, then yeah.
Especially after last year. Y'all took y'all. Notre Dame is gonna be on the team. We'll get to Notre Dame next week. When the teams
Fuck them too. I don't want to talk about them.
Yeah.
Hope they lose every game for the rest. Hope Notre Dame loses every game for the rest of their damn existence, man. I swear.
I don't like Notre Dame either. But y'all got Duke after that.
Win.
They got to be Duke.
Virginia
We ain't
Tech.
losing to Duke. Win. The Beamer ball ain't there no more. So and BC, that's the winner. We're gonna win our last 3 games. I would say pretty much we should win. We should only lose at least 1 game, and the only game we should lose should be at Notre Dame. You know, if we don't lose, that should be it. And so we should be in the ACC title game, and regardless whether we win that one or not, we'll be in a college football playoff. So we should be okay.
Y'all
It's
gotta
a
upgrade. Even though Carson Beck is gone, y'all gotta upgrade at quarterback in the transfer portal. We talk about the transfer
yep.
portal this week too. We hit that.
Yep, and then we got Malachi Tony, who should be a Heisman Trophy candidate going into next year.
Is
He
y'all running
probably
back
ain't
coming
going.
back this year?
Fletcher's coming back this. Fletcher's coming back this year. Yes, he'll be back there too.
That's the difference maker right there.
That's the difference maker right there. Yep.
That dude right there, man. I've been saying that dude all season long last year. Like, man, if any of y'all couldn't stop him, man, they'd have won that championship. I'm just saying, hands down. If he had got like 10 yards, if he had got like 10 yards per carry, 8 or 9 at least, it would have been over with.
It's a few plays in that game where if it went our way and stuff like that, maybe it'd have been a different story. Like hell, think about it. The block punt for a touchdown for Indiana. If we could have won, I mean, take away that one, we win the damn game. There's a few plays that we should have did to win that whole football game. But going into next year, we should be very, very good. So
I got 3 teams they're gonna give y'all here. I'm just saying, maybe 4.
Tell us about it. Who the 4 teams you got?
I'm still gonna say Clemson, Florida State, and Duke, because Duke won the ACC championship. If they the only way they won't be a threat to them if they lost a lot of players. And Notre Dame, you know what I'm saying? But if Duke, they still got to take the championship from the champion. You got to run through Duke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Clemson, and Florida State don't sleep on them guys.
Oh no, Clemson's always had everybody's number no matter what, so I'm never going to sleep on them. Notre Dame got a point to prove, saying that y'all should have been out, we should have been in, but that's what kept Notre Dame out. Is a head-to-head matchup. Had Notre Dame won against Miami, we wouldn't be having this conversation about Miami in the national championship game. But we shall see. So, but I'll get on Notre Dame's case another time and stuff like that.
I don't blame Notre Dame. I told y'all earlier before we started the show. I blame fucking Virginia. Fuck Virginia. If it wasn't for Virginia, y'all wouldn't have been there. Let's keep it real.
That's next.
Right.
All right, next team we're gonna talk about is the Alabama Crimson Tide. Y'all got Money Groove. Y'all got
Money
you.
Groove.
Yeah. East Carolina,
That's a win.
Win.
Kentucky,
That's gonna be a win.
Florida State,
Yeah, Kentucky. That's probably gonna be a win because they're gonna be at the career. They're gonna be at the house.
South
South
Carolina,
Carolina gonna be a win at the house. Mississippi State gonna be a win.
I see 2 losses. Well, go ahead, Money Groove.
Me too. Me too.
Georgia Bulldogs. Shout out, Day Day.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one right there.
It's a loss.
Maybe 3. I say 3.
I don't see a loss on that one, but
Oh, come on,
that's at the career too. That's at the house too. So I don't see a loss there. Tennessee, I might see a loss there because they're in Tennessee, man. Rocky
Good
Top.
old Rocky Top. Yep.
Yeah.
Texas
They
A&M.
need to pull that one off. This is
They can pull it off though.
He gonna
They
have
haven't
to
pulled
this
it off
dog.
in
If he lose
Neyland
to Tennessee,
Stadium
he might be on the
plenty
hot
of
seat.
times.
He
They
might be on the hot
pulled
seat
it
and
off.
lose to Tennessee. Oh God.
Yeah. So he might
Texas
pull it off
A&M.
this year. Texas A&M might be a win. They gotta get back for the win.
LSU.
Ooh, that'll probably be a win too.
At Death Valley, where dreams go to die.
So we didn't spank them in Death Valley too.
I think they're gonna be a totally different team when Lane Kiffin come on.
Yeah,
Vanderbilt.
Lane
I
Kiffin
think they're
gonna
gonna be a totally
Lane
different team.
Kiffin gonna
I give him a year to turn it around. I give him a year. If he don't do it this year, next year you can look out.
Yeah, the ball might be Lane this year, so I get that's a W at their house. Vanderbilt, that's a W at their house.
I don't even
Mhm.
know. I don't
Must
know
say
the fuck.
loss.
I don't even know who
That's
UTC is.
that's Tennessee Chattanooga.
Yeah, that's Tennessee Chattanooga. That's a
That's a
win.
loss. That's a loss. That's a loss. That's a loss, bro. Oh
Let me
God.
find it.
Hey,
Let
he
me
fired.
let me find it.
Hey,
Let me find out y'all lost to
if he
Tennessee
lose that game
Chattanooga.
right there, that's a loss for sure. That's a fire for sure. That's a fire for sure. He fired
Yeah,
that
yeah,
game.
yeah.
And then y'all got the good old Iron Bowl against Auburn, man.
Oh, that's a W, man. That's a W right there.
So you only got to lose in one game
We
this
at the
year.
crib. Yeah, I see him. We're gonna
I
lose
see 3
one, man.
losses already.
I see 2.
But okay,
Give
what
it to
y'all
me,
see?
Trey.
I
I'm gonna go
see
through the list
one.
with you, Trey.
I see one.
Huh?
I'm gonna go through the list with you. East Carolina. Who you got?
That should be an easy win.
Kentucky,
That's a win. I'm gonna go get a win.
Florida State. Oh,
Don't you dare
Loss.
do that shit.
I'm gonna go with the L.
South
Against
Carolina.
Florida State at home is a loss.
Pause. You giving explain yourself. You say you're giving Alabama to lose Florida
I'm giving
State?
Alabama loss for that one.
Oh shit.
I think them guys coming back. Like I said, Alabama don't even have an identity right now. So I see the same thing happening to them next year.
South Carolina,
They're gonna be a tough one with them, but I give them a win on that one.
Mississippi State.
It's gonna be a tough one, but I give Alabama the edge on that one.
Keep it real, them Georgia Bulldogs.
They're gonna be an L.
Tennessee,
I'll give them a win on that one.
Texas A&M,
That might be a loss to me.
It's two. LSU,
I give him a win on that one.
Vanderbilt,
I give him a win. They should pull that one off. He gonna have to redeem himself from Vanderbilt because he got embarrassed.
Yeah,
So he gonna have to win on this one.
they quarterback gone this year, ain't they?
Yeah, he gone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Diego's gone. Yeah.
UTC.
Wait, they should be like
Loss.
they should be like a 63-0 team. He ain't gonna worry about that.
That's a blowout. That's a blowout, man. It's a cupcake game, man. Y'all know what time it is. It's
I feel like the Application State,
like that
Michigan game
ECU.
gonna happen.
That ECU a cupcake game.
Take Auburn again. Cause Auburn, they still struggling. They still trying to find themselves. So they should take the Iron Bowl again.
At the crib.
All right. Last thing we're gonna talk about, Jamal. I'm gonna let you read the schedule. I'm gonna give you our dubs and our
It is the Ohio State University at home versus Ball State.
Winning that shit.
On the road, down here in Austin against the Texas Longhorns.
Good old
Winning that
L.
shit. Y'all full of shit.
L.
Week 2.
Good
Y'all
old
go.
L.
No, listen. I heard this shit last year. You feel me? All right, Manny. Remember what fun team. Shoot.
Don't be quiet.
Whoop that ass. So I'll see us beating Texas too. 2-0.
All right. At home versus Kent State.
Ain't no fucking way we lose that game. We're gonna be 3-0.
Oh man,
At home versus Illinois.
Ooh, that's a win too. 4-0.
On the road versus Iowa.
We're gonna be eating bird. That's 5-0. You feel me?
I ain't no joke. Be careful up there. Okay. At home versus at home versus Maryland.
It ain't Baltimore. You feel me? 6-0.
At Indiana.
Mendoza, whatever the fuck his name ain't there. 7-0.
And then you go in cross country to go to the Coliseum to play the USC Trojans.
And I bet you that game is late as fuck. Like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, because we were just talking about this.
Don't play in the Coliseum no more. I think they got their own stadium now, do they?
Yeah, that's just a time change. It's going to be a late night game. You feel me? That's going to be a tough battle, but I see us beating USC.
Okay. Then you coming back home to play another former Pac-10, Pac-12 team at home versus Oregon.
Remember last time we played Oregon in the shoe? What happened? Tap that ass. So yeah, we're gonna beat Oregon.
All right. Keep in mind they got their quarterback coming back too.
And we got ours and our top running back, and we got we got that boy. You feel me? Bo Jackson back there.
The wide receiver core is loaded.
Yeah.
Ohio State receiver core is loaded.
Yes, they are. All right. Continue. We got at home versus Northwestern.
Next.
On the road versus the Patrick Mahomes lookalike Nebraska.
I thought he transferred.
Did he transfer?
I thought he did, but even if he did or not, anybody worry about him? We're gonna whoop Nebraska's ass.
Finally, to end the season, at home versus the Michigan Wolverines.
Bree, I'm gonna let you answer this one. Is Ohio State gonna beat Michigan this year?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's part of the season coming over here. You feel me? That's what I gotta say about that on this one. You feel me? Go ahead. She on the but listen, hold on some real shit. Let me pick a loss in here. I really do. I'm not gonna pick Michigan. Fuck that. I think our only loss we might come through on some real shit might be Oregon.
Texas.
So we might lose one game. I don't want us to have a first round bye. Every team that have a first round bye loses in that next round in the fucking playoffs. So
I'm gonna lose to Texas, man.
Yeah. We're not losing to fucking Texas, bro.
Man, come on, man.
It ain't happening, bro. It's not.
Okay.
I give you Texas. I rather lose to Texas than Oregon.
But listen, we're playing Texas in week 2 though. Week 2, I can see
won't count.
Week 2.
See, we talking about
how long did it take them last year to get it together, bro?
Okay. I'm just saying.
Well, all right. Well, this is a make or break year for Arch Manning because this is gonna tell whether or not he's the real deal or he's just a sideshow. You know what I'm saying? Just going off of his people's name and stuff like that.
His uncle, his granddaddy.
Yep. So it's a make or break year for him too. So
Texas is loaded, dude.
Yeah, Texas is loaded. They coming. So we gonna see how good they gonna be.
If I'm
you know what I'm saying?
I'd rather lose to Texas and then lose later in the season against Oregon. Because they're gonna be a damper for you going in the national championship. They said, well, they lost Texas, but it was early in the season. Think about the committee, and then now if you lose to Oregon later in the season, it's like, man, they lost to Oregon. Then
but we seen last year.
They'll take your Big Ten championships away right there. Think about it.
Miami just went to the national fucking championship and then didn't win their fucking conference. The year before Ohio State didn't win the fucking the Big Ten championship and went to the national championship. So
Yeah,
the conference championship really don't matter when it comes to that playoff. All you gotta do is get in.
Okay. Better make it more significant. That's all I'm saying.
Fuck significant. We just want the ship.
Well, remember Ryan Day's job was on the line. You know what I'm saying, last year. I mean, not this past year, but the year before when they lost to Michigan. Because had he lost any of those games in the college football playoffs the year they won the national championship, he was fired.
Yep.
People were calling for his head. So every game he coached. Yeah.
You better say he was on the line.
He was on the line.
Mayday, he's gone.
Right. So they were calling for his head.
I had the spike and the pitchfork. Shit, I ain't give a fuck. I was walking 3 hours a day. I ain't gonna lie, shit. But
oh boy.
Early candidates. We're gonna leave this. This is how we're gonna leave the show for the first time. But appreciate everybody coming out and watching Steve. You know, you should show me you want to be on without 3 to league way earlier. But early candidates for Heisman trophies this upcoming year. You got a lot of candidates. You got Arch Manning. You got Smith. Michigan fans will tell you Bryce Underwood. You got a lot of people saying Heisman Trophy candidate this year. Who do you think? Early prediction. A lot can change during the season. But Trey, I'm asking you, man, who's your early prediction for being a Heisman Trophy winner this year?
I'm gonna have to go with your boy, man, Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah.
Okay.
Money Group, who you got, man?
Yeah, I say Jeremiah too. I don't see ours getting it next year.
Y'all make me so happy.
That'll be the closest one.
Ours gonna have to throw like about 3,000.
Yeah, he got to cut up. He had to cut up this season coming up.
In order for him to win the Heisman Trophy. I don't see that happening. He got a load. They got a load instead of them.
I feel like I know where Jamal gonna go. Y'all got a brand new quarterback.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You have no idea where I'm going. I'm not going. I'm not going, my boy. Malachi Tony is gonna be good. He may get the Biletnikoff Award and stuff like that, but I'm gonna shock the shit out of y'all. I'm going Trinidad Chambers.
Oh yeah, Trinidad. He do got another. Oh yeah, he is.
Y'all forgot that he got another year and he's coming back.
Gold all of my watch. Gold all of my watch.
Yeah, they're gonna be a good one.
Just watch.
Kevin would it'll happen, but
nigga.
Because you thought he showed his ass in the college football playoff. Now he got a year under his belt and knows what type of competition he's playing against. Oh yeah.
They're gonna have to give him. They're gonna have to get a coordinator, dude, and a good coordinator and a slash quarterback coach. Cause Lane, all that coaching talent with him, pretty much gone. I don't see that happening. Dude.
He wasn't the starter at the end of the year, at the beginning of the year last year either, though. So you can't
No, he wasn't.
Lane because Lane had him ass on the bench.
But yeah, you right. But I'm just saying to up his caliber. I'm just saying now he got this, this hype behind him now. He still had to have a coach to at least put him there in that same.
Doesn't Ole Miss play LSU this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they do.
You don't think Trinidad gonna be hyped up to play against them and rub it in Lane Kiffin's face saying, "Look what I can do"?
You think that whole university gonna be ready to play Lane Kiffin and LSU?
They gonna be ready for that one.
We talking about LSU. We talking about Lane Kiffin and his.
That's what I'm saying.
Expertise and coaching, and then on top of that, he got coaches ready. He loaded on coaches too. So I don't know how quick they're gonna turn around. But it ain't gonna be no cakewalk. I tell you that now. If Ole Miss do beat them, it ain't gonna be no cakewalk. I guarantee you right now, it ain't gonna be no cakewalk.
We're gonna have to circle that game on the calendar. That's gonna be a huge game.
Live stream that game.
Yeah, buddy.
And I think they play early in the season too. They play like the third or fourth game.
You don't think Trinidad gonna want to show his ass that game? Yeah, he is. Everybody gonna want to, but especially him.
Show all he wants to, but you gotta forget you can't. The mouse, the teacher can't beat the master all the time, bro. and, and Lane knows. Like the only way to beat Trinidad, you cut off the money lanes. Hey, I want you to beat me with your arm, not your leg. Because if he can do both, y'all in trouble. That whole defense in trouble.
They in trouble. Yep.
Yes, sir. So you're gonna have to get a safety or that corner to you know what I'm saying, break some pressure.
You got to treat
Depends
him
on
like
what
you Lamar
defense they
Jackson.
running in. But if I rather Trinidad to beat me with his arm rather than his leg, because if he can do both, you're gonna be a long game.
Yeah, because he gave my Miami Hurricanes. He gave them fits.
Mm-hmm.
So
But y'all had the D line though. Y'all had that D
y'all
line and
lying. Yeah,
linebackers covered,
defense.
and you know they
Now,
made
what
it. They
gave the
made that defense
Dolphins, what
beat.
gave the Miami fits is all that stuff Michael Irvin was doing. That's what gave it was going crazy.
Hey, Michael Irvin is the reason why
He was out there like he Gilly the Kid or something.
listen.
no shit.
Michael Irvin was the reason why they was a second half team. They went to the locker room, did that bump. You feel me?
Cocolina.
Oh Lord.
North Atlanta Cocolina.
Steve, man, who you got is your Heisman Trophy
He had
candidate?
some new recipes.
You feel me? Trinidad, he's in the whole field. Hey, Carson Beck was out there like shit. We go ahead, Steve. We go.
I know the leading candidate is going to be CJ Carr. I understand that, but I'm gonna surprise everybody. I'm gonna say Dante Moore. I think Oregon always has weapons as far as running backs, receivers. I think this is going to be a make it break a year for him. I think he has a chance. I know, Daddy, you don't want to hear this, but I think they got a chance at winning the Big Ten. It's their best shot. So he has to have a big year, and I think he can if he stay healthy. That's the big thing. He has to stay healthy.
I think he got a chip to put on his shoulder after Indiana put belt to ass to his Oregon Ducks, yo. He played awful. He played awful that game.
He got a whole bag of Lay's potato chips.
He didn't get whipped. It wasn't no belt. He got whipped with a switch. That shit left welts.
It
That
did.
Whooping left welts for real. A braided switch back in the day. You know, black grandmas used to do when you had. He had a welts. The way that ass got whipped in that playoff game for real.
Had to go on the back to get.
That nigga had to get in some Epsom salt after that ass whooping. Hey, see you back to school with marks on your body. Get in the goddamn.
Hey man, I know how that is. I had an old school down south grandmama. So
how you think listen, how you think I know they pain? I didn't been through it before. Shit, they got an ass with it.
Don't get beat with it. I'm like, they all beat with it.
We just now hitting the hour mark, so I'm gonna hit y'all with one more question. What's one team that y'all think can be the George Madison and what was the other team that made it to the playoffs?
Tulane.
James Madison
or Tulane this year? Ooh, I'm hitting. I'm better fresh off the dome. I keep telling y'all this one. Like, but yeah, who y'all think gonna be your underdog team that make it to the playoff picture this year?
Okay, who you want to start with?
I see you ready to go, so I'm gonna let you go. You go with you first.
My underdog might be BYU. They might have something to prove. They ain't lose too many players. It'd be BYU, and I'm gonna go one more. Somebody who came real close. Maybe I don't know. Maybe another SEC team. SEC might go 7.
Don't you bury your head in the sand over there, man.
Kentucky got a chance. Kentucky got a chance.
They're gonna have to show up this year.
Yeah,
oh Lord.
Got a 10. Everybody got a 10. Tennessee.
Money Group, man. Who you think your underdog team that might make the college playoff this year? That's unexpected,
man. I see. The James Madison. I see BYU. Trying to get redemption. I see. Cause man,
It's tough. It's tough, ain't it?
it's tough, man.
Just
Cause
throw one
it's
out there. Just throw one out there, Guru. Just throw one out there.
mm,
I got one, maybe two.
uh, I don't know, man. I don't know my second one, man. Cause it's so hard. It's too hard to pick, man. Cause you got so many, man. You might get Connecticut.
I'm done. I'm out of here.
Man, they Connecticut.
Ah.
That means Dan Orlovsky is coming back to play quarterback for them, man. Hell no.
And he gonna run in the back of the end zone
You
too.
said-
It's soft ass.
Right.
Connecticut.
I hate
No.
Dan Orlovsky. I can't stand
With that other team, that they in Texas, I think Texas State.
Oh hell no.
You go to HBU school?
In North Texas.
North Texas?
Right.
Right.
Hey, North Texas.
North Tech, the Texas Colts.
Hey,
Unnecessary rough.
Oh, man.
Texas Southern.
Jamal, man.
Oh,
Who you got getting your Cinderella team? That's what I should say. Cinderella team. For this 2006 upcoming season.
2026 Cinderella team. How about SMU? People forget SMU was good too. They beat Miami and they beat them soundly.
Yeah, they
did. Yes. SMU was making a little.
Hey, you see they
SMU
ain't
was
on their
making some
schedule.
noise.
You see they ain't on their schedule this year.
Yeah. Right. Because SMU gave teams fits too, and they were running the table for a bit until they ran into a bit of a buzzsaw and stuff like that. And the other team, you know what? I'm gonna give the other team that beat us also too during the regular season a chance to. That'd be Louisville.
Louisville.
You know,
It's
can't
so
forget it, but
many,
you can't.
It's so many.
You
Yeah,
know,
that team was pretty solid, though. So, yeah.
so you can't forget about either one of those teams. SMU was actually not that bad. You know, they got into the college football playoff before, so they know what it takes to get there. And I'm pretty sure they don't want to go backwards to them being the irrelevant team that they were beforehand. So, and Louisville, well, Louisville is always going to be them. That team, that town is always going to support their football team no matter what.
Yes,
And
they
you know
do.
they got it. Yeah, so that ain't gonna happen, and that it's gonna be a good one. So I'm gonna say both of those teams, Louisville, and I say SMU. So Texas Tech is no sleeper team and stuff like that. The only reason I didn't say BYU is because Texas Tech got their number all day, every day. So
Yeah.
Bree, who you got to be in the Cinderella of this college football upcoming season? Michigan State.
I'm actually surprised nobody mentioned this team, but I got to go with Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech might do something. They got a dual threat quarterback over there, so they might do some things. But that's one team, and I think, and also too, Arizona State. I think
shit, I forgot about them too.
They might do some things as well. So those to me, I think is going to be the two surprising teams. More so, I would say Virginia Tech.
Hey, bro, did they finish fourth in the Big 12 last year? Arizona State?
I think they
third
did.
or fourth or something like they won it.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. But
Yeah, I can see that.
only thing I don't like about Virginia Tech, you know, is that they all for the past few decades they've been trying to find a quarterback who can mimic Michael Vick, and I'm like, you cannot do it. Just let it go. And they keep hoping they get one of those players, but they can't. They won't get it. It ain't gonna happen.
I think Kyron Drones is nice. He might surprise some people.
I like this game last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. So that's my only issue with Virginia Tech, but there you go.
Don't count on Nebraska too.
Ain't nobody worried about Patrick Mahomes, freaking goddamn clone. Like, ain't nobody worried about him, bro. Like, he got a lot to prove before this. But he is a quarterback that got a lot to prove because a lot is on it because it's draft stock. So It's a make or break season for him too. For real.
Wouldn't it be funny if that guy? Wouldn't it be funny if he got drafted to the Kansas City Chiefs? I would laugh my ass off if he did. I will die laughing if he got drafted to the Chiefs, yo.
He be in there watching. He be in there hand washing Patrick Mahomes socks, bro. Let's keep it real, bro. He starts a presser, and we already know what it be. Like, come on now, like, yeah,
like this my little, right. Like this my brother right here. This my little son right here, y'all.
We have a tattoo of his face tattooed on his
Shout out to him. He's a good player, man. I'll give him props where props due, but he literally took everything Patrick Mahomes did and he brought it on himself, man. Can't knock him for it, man. So, Lord Jesus Christ. So.
Hey, I appreciate everybody came out and watched on our first episode of the Road to the BCS College Football Show. You feel me? Appreciate y'all. Before we head out here, Trey, let them know where they can find you at.
Hey, y'all can find me at Tremaine Shakars Brown on Facebook. But I'm still trying my best to come with my own podcast show with the Guru. But other than that, Trey Shakars Brown on every platform that is.
Money Groove. Let them know where they can find you at.
Oh, you can find me on Facebook, man. Money Groove Snyder, man. Catch me on that, man.
For sure. Jamal, let them know where they can find you at, and reminding people about the NBA show tomorrow with me, you, and Steve, and the special guest.
Yes, sir. We're on the NBA Nightly Show. That's coming on tomorrow, every Monday and every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can also find me on Facebook under Jamal Baker or under Instagram under The Illusion. Let's get it.
Breed, I got to ask you to the college football playoff show group now, but let them know where they can find you at, bro.
Oh, yeah, of course. You know, the New Breed 313 Sports, also 313 the New Breed Real Talk, all platforms and stuff. So y'all check me out on there. Appreciate being on here, man.
We're gonna be here every Wednesday until college football season start, and then we will be live streaming games. You feel me? Because a lot of people like live stream, so we will be doing that back this year. You feel me? But like I said, man, I'm your boy Neo, aka Ben, and I appreciate everybody coming out watching, man. Do us a favor, hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Follow everybody on their platform. Everybody have a blessed day. Stay humble. Drink some water. You feel me? Be good to people. And just don't think the SEC is the best team in college football.
Still the kings of the show.
Roll Tide.
That's it, man. This is
Gotta say it.
And we out, bro.
War Eagle.
No, not Ryan D. Paul.
Not around these parts.
Not Ryan D. Paul.
We out, y'all.
Ain't nobody even said that. You were the echo. So
Almost got him.
I'm sorry, man.
Damn, I almost got him.
Damn.
All right, we got to say, man. Go Buckeyes. We out. Jeremiah, take us out. You feel me? Y'all.